Now, because this is quite important, let's talk a little bit about steps and CFG scale. And I can show you how to create different kinds of images and also how much the prompt has an influence. And you can add this here, so you can edit it here down below. If you look at it, the steps, so the more steps you have, the more time it will take, but the more detail you also will have. And the CFG scale is just how much the prompt will influence you. So the higher we set it, the more the prompt has gained weight on your image generation. So let's try. Just the standard, I think, is set to this. It also depends on your model. So let's try this. Okay, now I think you just have a standard image. I think it looks a bit artificial because of this down here. So that doesn't look perfect, but let's keep it. And now let's turn down the CFG scale. So this is definitely flatter, but also much, much better. I think this looks way more realistic. So we have a small village here. The flowers are looking better. Also the road is not as artificially perfect. So I think this is way better. And you can still edit the colors later in Photoshop, right? So let's increase the steps even further. Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice. I think that looks very, very good and way more photorealistic. And you can also create some artifacts if you overdo it. So if the CFG scale is way higher, I think these don't matter so much, then you can get some artifacts. So let's deactivate it. Yeah, you can already see the colors are going crazy. And now it looks very artificial and like an early image generation model. But maybe this is a thing you want, so you can just overdo it. And you can also increase the steps. Let's try once more to have a result. And that's overdone. Yeah, okay. So I think generally what you want is a lower CFG scale for photorealism. It might look a bit flatter, but you can still edit it later. And the steps you can also increase a little. It will just take a little bit longer. So yeah, that's about the steps and CFG scale.